Hello. 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 Hello, class. Hello. Hello. Suyas. Hello, Siddharth. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And in the screen, I have shared something. Are you getting this? Introduction to theory of probability.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible.
So only 7 students are joining the class till now. So मैं ये क्या देना चाह रहा हूँ कि मैं अपना आपको वेटिंग टाइम जो है वो मैं करके रखूंगा, फिर मैं आफ्टर 5 मिनट्स में अलाउ नहीं करूंगा फिर आगे। आज तक तो मैं ऐसे छोड़ दे रहा हूँ क्योंकि ऐसे फिर कहाँ नहीं होगी ना बात, फिर काम हो नहीं पाएगा सही से फिर। और ये सब्जेक्ट भी ऐसा है कि आप ऐसे पढ़ नहीं सकते, समझना पड़ेगा। तो जो भी आपके साथ हैं उनको आप ये मैसेज दीजिए कि भाई टाइम से आओ, मैक्सिमम 5 मिनट्स लिमिट, आफ्टर दैट आई विल नॉट अलाउ देम टू एंटर द क्लास, आई विल ब्लॉक, है ना। तो आप मैसेज डालो उनको कि जल्दी से जल्दी ज्वाइन करें क्लास फिलहाल तो। आपकी 30 की स्ट्रेंथ है और अभी तक 7-8 बच्चे ज्वाइन करेंगे, ऐसे कैसे होगा? Okay, so let's start. Today we will discuss the concept of probability. So what is probability? What is deterministic signal? In probability also there are the various types: conditional probability or joint probability. Various terms are there in this concept of probability, and you have to uh, understand all those terms, because all the unit 1 needs these concepts, or these symbols were used frequently in the unit first. So if you don't concentrate on the starting class, then you will be in trouble in the all the class of unit 1. So you should concentrate initially the probability class or random variable class, and it is used not in unit first, it will be continued in unit 2 or further also. So to understand that unit 2 subjects or unit first subjects later on the topic will come. So you have to focus the basic. After that you can understand that, because you if you don't learn what is the symbol and how it can be predicted, how it is pronounced, or what is meaning, then it is tough for you to understand later. Is it okay? Are you getting? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first we start the probability. In probability, there is a term deterministic signal. So can you focus? Can you say something on deterministic signal? As name suggests, you can say. What is deterministic signal? Reply. What is deterministic signal? Yes or no? Do you know or not know? Don't know? You should reply. After that, I will proceed further.
So we don't know yet.
Okay. Deterministic signal means what? That the signal in for which we can determine or predict something. So at any instant of time t, the analytical or graphical description, from any analytical or graphical description we can say or predict at any instant of time. What will be the value at any instant of time t? If we predict them, then this is known as deterministic signal. Means what? We can say what will be the value of a particular signal at any time instant t. So this is called as deterministic signal. So the process will be random. Means what? Various experiments we will see in which there are random, which is random. That means like a noise signal. Noise signal is what? It is random signal. You can't predict during the transmission of any massive signal in the channel region. If we transmit something from sender to receiver, then there is channel must be there, and in the channel there is noise, and this noise will disturb our data. So we can see the random process. We have learned here random process, random variables, as we see in our syllabus. So the noise signal, that the information signals are also unpredictable. Noise signal is unpredictable. So random phenomena suppose there are various experiments, and one of them is throwing a die, rolling a die, tossing a coin, or drawing a card from the deck. मतलब क्या कि जैसे हम कॉइन टॉस करते हैं, या फिर पास जो लूडो का जो पासा होता है उसको हम चलते होते हैं, या जो ताश कहते हैं इसको डेक, उससे हम कोई भी कार्ड रैंडमली हम ये ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं. तो ये सब हमारे क्या रैंडम एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, रैंडम इवेंट्स हैं कि हम कॉइन को हमने टॉस करा तो उसमें हेड या टेल आने की जो प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी वो रैंडम है, एंड दैट इज इवेंट. तो रैंडम एक्सपेरिमेंट में हम लोग क्या देखेंगे कि उसमें वेरियस टर्म्स हैं, ठीक है, जैसे सैंपल स्पेस हो गए, और इवेंट्स है, सबसेट्स हैं, नल इवेंट, all those are there. So in the figure 10.1, S shows sample space, and A naught, AE, and B, these are events. So S is what? S क्या है यहाँ पे? सैंपल स्पेस है. मतलब क्या कि कोई भी, जैसे हमने यहाँ पे लूडो का ये है एग्जांपल, इसमें क्या क्या, जैसे लूडो हमने फेंका तो उसमें प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग 1 2 3 4 5 6, देयर आर 6 प्रोबेबिलिटी, and all those probability are called sample points, and all those collectively known as sample space. All the getting probability is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and that is called as sample points. So the event, there are 3 events here. A naught, AE, and AB. A naught is what? Probability of getting odd number. Probability of getting odd number when a die is thrown. Okay. So it may be 1 3 or 5. So these are 1 3 5, and it is represented by xi 1, xi 2, and xi 3. Similarly, probability of getting event when the die show even outcome, that means we're getting 2 4 or 6, that is remarked by AE. B is what? B is what? The probability of getting the number on the die less or equal to 4, that is represented by B here. So there are 3 events that will be shown here. Okay. So events are what? Events are sets of outcome. ना, events क्या होते हैं? Sets of outcomes होते हैं meeting some specific specifications. जैसे कि odd number 135 जो हमने आपको बताया कि probability of getting odd number is an event. Similarly, probability of getting even number is an event, or something, anything you can say, like probability of uh, getting the value less than or equal to 2, or less than equal to 3 or 5 or 6 NP. So this is event. And sample space S is collection of all possible separately identifiable outcomes of a random experiment. Such outcome is called element or sample points. मतलब what? इसमें क्या होगा? Sample points कितने क्या क्या हो गए? 1 2 3 4 5 6 ये कहलाएंगे sample points. और उसको रिप्रेजेंट यहाँ पे किया गया xi1 xi2 xi3 xi4 5 6. एंड xi क्या है कि एक जनरल रिप्रेजेंटेशन है जिसमें i जो है वो रिप्रेजेंट करेगा 1 2 3 4 5 6. So there are 3 events there. Okay, one point is here is complement of any event A. ठीक है, तो complement का मतलब क्या होगा कि कोई event A है तो उसमें जो भी points होंगे, जो भी sample points होंगे, यदि उसका complement करते हैं तो वो points वहां पे unavailable होगा. Suppose any event जिसमें कि 1 to 4 आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी है 1 2 3 4 5. So if we take its complement, then its sample points will be 5 and 6 only. Is it? So probability of so यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि आपका जो complement होगा वो 5 और 6 होगा. So it can be represented as A complement, AO complement, मतलब getting the odd number complement is equal to A. Odd number में 1 2 3 1 3 5 है ना, इवन नंबर में 2 4 6. तो 1 3 5 का यदि कंप्लीमेंट हम करते हैं तो उसमें इवन नंबर क्या होगा उसके 2 4 6 होंगे. तो यदि ऑड नंबर का कंप्लीमेंट करते हैं तो वो इवन के बराबर होगा, और इवन का कंप्लीमेंट करते हैं तो ऑड के बराबर होगा, जो कि यहाँ पे रिप्रेजेंट किया गया है. An event that has no sample points is null event. What is null event? The event having no sample points. कोई भी इवेंट जिसमें सैंपल पॉइंट्स नहीं हो. तो अब जैसे कोई आपका एक इवेंट दे दे कि प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग लेस देन 1 when a die is thrown. When a die is thrown, probability of getting less than 1 is what? Null, and that is known as null event, which is represented by 5 and is equal to as complement, मतलब sample space complement, that is not available in any sample points. That is less than 1 is not in sample points. That's why it is as complement. The union of events A and B is denoted by A union B. That event which contains all the points in A and B, this is event. So here union is there. A union A of odd union B, A even union B. That means the sample points, odd sample points union B. So if we can see here, from A there is psi1 psi2 psi1 psi3 and psi5, and in B psi1 psi2 psi3 psi4. So in A node B there is common what? Psi1 psi3 and psi2 psi4 and psi5. All those will come which is available in A node and B. This is called as union. That means union means what? It contains all the sample points that contains in A node or B. A node is what? It is sample points of coming odd sample points, and A is even sample points. Then it contains all the even points and the points which is also coming in event B. So this is union. A union B should be equal to B union A. And intersection is what? So intersection means what? That sample points available in both the event. If event A and B are there, then intersection means what? The common sample points is called intersection. and it is also called as joint event. What is joint event? The sample points of both the event is called as joint event, and it is represented by A into B. So here A, E, B means what? Getting the sample points E, getting the sample points even or B. So we can see from the diagram the getting the even sample points and which is common to B, A, E and B. इसमें दोनों में कॉमन क्या है? Psi2 and 4. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So आप यहाँ ये बताइए जो ये आउटकम ऑड आउटकम और बी इसमें कॉमन क्या है? जो हमारा इंटरसेक्शन में आएगा वो क्या है? From figure we can see. Say anyone, what is common in A node and B?
S1, S3.
Yeah, Psi1 and Psi3. It is common in A node B. So this is called as joint probability, the joint event. Here is joint event, and further we will see joint probability also. So joint event is what? The event which comes in both, that is called as joint event. And AEB, what is common in AE and B? Which sample point is common in AE and B?
Psi2 and Psi4.
Okay, good. So this is the joint event for AEB. It is represented as simple multiplication AEB and A node B. It is called as joint event or intersection. Just for understanding, the intersection is joint event. Okay. And what is common in A node and AE? What is common in AE and A node? What is common in A node and AE?
So nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that is known as null event. That is not a single sample point is common in A node and AE. So it is denoted by null event. Psi. It is null event. Then A and B are said to be disjoint or mutually exclusive. This means what? Mutually exclusive means what? Event A and event B does not occur simultaneously. Okay? It is mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive term means what? Can you can anyone say what is mutually exclusive? What is mutually exclusive event? If both doesn't occur simultaneously, this is called mutually exclusive. The null event is, we can say it is mutually exclusive. So both events have not any common sample points, and it is called as mutually exclusive event. Okay. So in a problem, you can see there should be a condition. There will be a condition that the two events are mutually exclusive. So you have to understand what is the meaning of mutually exclusive. So you in your mind, it must strike that okay, this is mutually exclusive means there is no any sample points common in them. Okay, so this is simple. This is mutually exclusive. So next is relative frequency. Relative frequency and probability. These both are related to each other. Okay, we can see the relative frequency is represented in terms of probability. So relative frequency is what? Suppose there are n trials. Okay. Suppose there are n trials, any trials means if you want to throw a coin, then the probability of coming head or tail is equal, and it is half. Okay. So suppose any trials having any events having n trials. So the relative frequency can be denoted as, can be expressed as the limit of NA divided by n tends to infinity. NA is what? The event A number of outcomes of any event A. any event A, outcomes is represented by NA. Okay, is this clear? NA is what? This is the outcome of event A. Number of coming A out of n trials. So this is the relative frequency which is represented by limit n tends to infinity NA by m. It is called as relative frequency of the event A. Okay. So the value of relative frequency vary, depends on m. If n is very large, then relative frequency is less, or if the value of trials, total trials is less, then the value of relative frequency will be large. So it is inversely related. So this is the representation of what? A, B, C. There are three diagrams there. So first one represents the complement. In inside circle there is an event A, okay, and outside circle is represented by S, which is sample space. So if we ask you to what is the complement of A? Complement of A is what? That is not in A, which is sample space. So मतलब A complement का मतलब क्या होगा कि जो A में नहीं है. तो हम देख रहे हैं कि क्या A complement क्या होगा, जो outside A है उसको हम A complement कहेंगे in the sample space, है ना. In B condition, what is union condition is there. In sample space S, there are two events A and B, and there are something common in them. So union means what? That comes in event A as well as in event B. That common, the common sample points in event A and B is called as union. A union B or B union A. It should be equal. Okay. And the third is the two events and there is a sample space. So if we want to know that what is the intersection in them, the two events having common sample points is called as intersection. That is common in A and B. So in C 10.2 figure number C, AB is called as A intersection B. A intersection B is represented by AB. In B figure B, the A union B is what? It is all the sample points of event A and B. All those are collectively called as union or union. हाँ जी, और ये अपना माइक बंद करिए, गाना बाद में गा लीजिएगा. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है सर? Are you getting my point? Class, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear up to till now? Is it clear till now? अभी तक जो हमने कर रहा है उसमें कोई
Yes, sir.
कोई इशू, कुछ नहीं समझ में आया तो बताना. So this is the relative frequency is related with the probability. This term, the probability of an event has the same as the relative frequency of the event. So the probability of an event A is represented by limit of NA by n tends to infinity. What is NA here? Can anyone say? What is NA?
So total number of both samples, जितना में outcome मारता है.
NA, the numerator part. What is the meaning of NA?
Outcome, sir.
Whose outcomes?
जो भी हमें सर फाइंड करना है, मतलब सैंपल स्पेस में सर जो भी हमसे पूछा गया डाटा, वो टोटल कितना आ रहा है.
ये तो यहाँ से क्लियर दिख रहा है ना कि NA लिखा हुआ है. इसको आप मतलब एक्सप्रेस करिए. वो तो ठीक है, आप जो बोल रहे ठीक है. यहाँ पे क्या है? कि कोई इवेंट ए है, ठीक है, तो इवेंट ए का आउटकम रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय एन ए, ठीक है। एन ए इज व्हाट, द आउटकम ऑफ एन इवेंट ए डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ ट्रायल्स। मान लीजिए 10 ट्रायल्स हुआ, उसमें जो इवेंट ए है उसके आने की, उसके आउटकम्स 3 टाइम्स आ गए, ठीक है, तो एन ए क्या होगा 3। द आउटकम ऑफ एन इवेंट ए इज 3 डिवाइडेड बाय 10, ठीक है। So this is probability of getting an event A is related with the relative frequency. So this is your probability, and you all know the probability will be it has higher range 1 and lower 0. Probability of getting anything is maximum what 1 or 0. It lies in between. So the question 10.1 is here. See, 6 outcomes is equally likely in a large number of independent trials. Each outcome will appear in 1/6 of the trial. Is it okay? 6 trials हैं, ठीक है, और equally likely है, मतलब 6 outcomes हैं और वो independent है एक दूसरे से. Equally likely means independent of each other. So the probability of getting any event, any sample point is equal. Is it clear? So probability of getting one is 1/6. Probability of getting 2 1/6. मतलब इक्वल प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी किसी भी इवेंट्स की आने की, किसी भी सैंपल पॉइंट्स की आउटकम की प्रोबेबिलिटी इक्वल होगी। तो 1 2 3 4 5 6 इवेंट्स हैं, तो डिवाइडेड बाय 6, n इज total number of events, n is 6 and n a, probability of getting, if a is 1, so probability of getting 1 is 1, so in numerator part it is 1. I think after 10 minutes it will be out, so all should require to join again. Is it okay? If 10 मिनट के बाद यदि मीटिंग एंड होती है तो आपको फिर से ज्वाइन करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना? Is it okay बच्चे? ठीक है, तो एग्जांपल 10.1 समझ में आया? Probability of getting anything, any sample point is equal and it is 1/6. अब यहाँ पे हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि 2 इवेंट्स रैंडम एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहे हैं। Now 2 events A and B of a random experiment. तो अभी तक हम क्या कह रहे थे कि सिंगल इवेंट्स हम कंसीडर कर रहे थे, अब हम 2 इवेंट्स एट ए टाइम कंसीडर करेंगे। तो जब हम एंड इंडिपेंडेंट ट्रायल्स करेंगे तो इवेंट ए एंड बी के आने की जो आउटकम्स होंगे इवेंट्स ए और बी की, वो एन ए एंड एन बी ट्रायल्स। सो एंड बोथ ए एंड बी आर म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव, देन इफ ए अकर्स बी कांट अकर। म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव मतलब क्या, यदि ए होगा तो बी नहीं होगा, बी होगा तो ए नहीं होगा, मतलब दोनों इंडिपेंडेंट होंगे, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ getting the event NA and NB is independent and it is represented by NA plus NB. NA plus NB is what? The total number of outcomes of event A and event B. This is represented by NA plus NB. Okay. So this is limit NA plus NB by N and tends to infinity. So if we separate them, so then limit N tends to infinity, NA by N plus limit NB by N and tends to infinity. So this is nothing but PA plus PB. PA union B is what? PA plus PB. Okay. If AB is 0, that means what? Null event. AB is null event. Not any no any common symbol points occur in them. So this is called as mutual exclusive events. A and B is mutual exclusive events when there is no any common sample points. Now in second, assign where is okay. अब यहाँ पे AE, A नोट B, AEB and A नोट B जो हमने फिगर 10.1 में देखा था उससे रिलेटेड कुछ है। So probability of getting AE, मतलब probability of getting even sample points is xi2, xi4 and xi6, where xi2, xi4 and xi6 are mutually exclusive. That is there is no any common in them. So probability of getting AE should be equal to probability of getting the individual sample points. Probability of getting sample points 2, probability of getting sample points 4, probability of getting sample points 6. So probability of getting the sample points or probability of getting even sample points is what? 1 by 2. How it comes? Class? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate this? How PAE is 1 by 2?
सर जो यही हो गया इवेंट है इवन नंबर आने का, तो सर डाइस में तो इवन नंबर 3 होते हैं, तो सर 3 by 6 that is 1 by 2.
मतलब
And sir
देखो, yeah, it's okay. Okay, thank you. The probability of getting the even number 2 is 1 by 6. Probability of getting even number 4 is 1 by 6. Probability of getting 6
is 1 by 6.
1 by 6. Then if we add all 3, 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6
3
plus
by
1 by
6.
3, 3 by 6, it is 1 by 2. Okay, is it clear? Similar
Yes, sir.
condition with PAO, probability of getting odd sample points is also 1 by 2. ठीक है? अब probability of getting B क्या था कि less than 4 or equal to 4. B is an event whose outcomes is less than or equal to 4. ठीक है? तो उसकी probability 2 by 3 कैसे आ रही है? समझ में आ रहा है कुछ? Probability of getting 4 or less than 4. ये समझ में आ रहा है कुछ? Okay, it's simple,
The
na?
4
Yes,
by
sir.
6. The
Yeah.
4 by 6.
Yeah. That means what? P xi1 plus P probability of getting 1, probability of getting 2, probability of getting 3, probability of getting 4. Because my limit is the event. What event says? It says the probability of getting 4 or less than 4. That means there are four sample points. Out of 6, 4 sample points is there, and each having probability 1 by 6. So we can say it is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 4 times, and that is 4 by 6 means 2 by 3. Okay. Now probability of this is joint event AEB. AEB is joint event. Probability of getting event number is 2, 4, 6, and probability of B event B is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 2 and 4 is common with them. So this is xi2 and xi4. So what will be the probability of getting AE into B? Can anyone say? What is
2
the
by 3.
probability of getting AE into B?
2 by 6.
Good, 2 by 6, good. Yeah. Because in this figure you can see here the probability of what is common between AE and B. This is xi2 and xi4 only. The event A, outcome of an event is 2, 4, 6, and B is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is common between AE and B? This is known as joint event and represented by AE into B. So common is xi2 and xi4. So the probability will be probability of getting xi2 plus probability of getting xi4. So equal probability 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, that is 2 by 1 by 3. Okay, this is clear. And what is the probability of getting all sample space? This is 1. Because in sample space all 6 sample points are there, and probability of getting all 6 points will be always equal to 1. Is it okay? Is it clear, boys and girls? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there any difficulty in understanding till now? No? If no, then do the example 3. 2 dice are thrown. Determine the probability that sum on the dice is 7. Okay.
1 by 6.
No, bache. 2 dice are thrown, na?
Yes, sir.
दो डाइस आपने
1/6 होगा
चलो
सर।
देखते हैं देखते हैं 7
सर 1 and 5, 1 and 6 पहले अगर पहला आउटकम ले लिया 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 4, 4 3, 5 2 and 6 1, तो सर ये टोटल 6 आउटकम्स है।
या ओके थैंक यू। तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या देखना है कि 2 डाइस थ्रोन किया हुआ है और डिटरमाइन प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या करना है, सम ऑफ द डाइस इज 7, मतलब दोनों जो डाइस हमने फेंका है तो उसमें दोनों का सम आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होनी चाहिए, 7। तो सबसे पहले तो हमें ये समझना होगा जो 2 डाइस हमने फेंका तो उसमें हमें सिंपल पॉइंट्स टोटल कितने होंगे, 36 सिंपल पॉइंट्स होंगे। इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल?
Yes, sir.
Any difficulty in any of the students? Okay, this is 36 sample and probability of getting 7 is 162534435 and it is probability of
Sir,
getting
6 by 36.
Yeah, okay, thank you, welcome. So यहाँ से और भी क्वेश्चंस बन सकते हैं, ठीक है। सम ऑफ डाइस हमने यहाँ 7 बोला, अब यहाँ पे कुछ और भी हो सकते हैं, आपको 5 बोल दे, 3 बोल दे, कुछ भी, ठीक है, 8 बोल दे, 15 बोल दे, अब तो क्या होगा, मैक्सिमम कितना जाएगा, 6 and 6 12 ओनली, बिलो 6 ही मतलब बिलो 12 ही होंगे, 12 और लेस देन 12 ही होंगे। सो अच्छा, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग 12 क्या होगा, अच्छा ठीक है, चलो आप लोग कर ही लोगे फिर, कोई इशू नहीं, अब कर लेना। तो इससे प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग 12 कितना होगा, बताइए।
तो 1/36।
1/36, क्योंकि प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग 12 is only 1, 6 and 6 is the only outcomes that will give 12. So